Good morning, brothers and sisters. Believe it or not, this Sunday we begin Holy Week. And I'll be honest with you that I've been in a bit of denial about that, because when we first went into this semi-quarantine social distancing, I had hoped and was praying that we would be able to be meeting again together by the time we got to Holy Week. Well, clearly that won't be happening. And there's a part of me that's grieving some of the things that we'll lose. I'm going to miss bacalhau on Good Friday afternoon at my mom's house. As the church goes, I'm going to miss the decorations, both for Good Friday and also Palm Sunday, and then for Easter. I'm going to miss the opportunity that we have to all dress in the same color on those days. I'm mostly going to miss celebrating the resurrection of Jesus together with all of you. But what I've been thinking about over the last few days is that the fact that we can't be together on Palm Sunday, Good Friday, and then on Easter doesn't make the death or the resurrection of Christ any more real, or any less real, I should say. It is true. Jesus came and lived a human life. He died a human death, and he rose a divine resurrection. And that fact is worth celebrating whether we're together or not. So as we approach Easter Sunday in particular, there's something I want to ask you, each of you, to do. You know that we've asked you to take some photos over the last couple weeks and send them in for a slideshow. I'm going to ask you to take another photo. And what I'd like there to be in the photo, along with you, is a sign that you make in your home that just has a phrase on it describing what the resurrection of Jesus means to you or to you and your family. So something like this. So hold that, take a picture of it. Now, it's important to make sure that the words are legible. So we're going for legibility over beauty for those of you who are artists out there. That doesn't mean that we ignore the beauty, but it needs to be legible, so make sure there's dark ink. Bigger is better if you have this size paper or larger available. And what we want on there is, like I said, a brief phrase that just says what the resurrection of Jesus means to you. Take a photo of you holding this sign and then send it in, again, to the church email address, calvary@calvary.com.br. During our service on Easter Sunday morning, we're going to show a slideshow of all these different people from our church who have sent in these signs. And that will be part of our worship. It will be one way that we can connect and see the joy that God has brought in the lives of others as we commemorate Holy Week. I remind you that this coming Sunday, Palm Sunday, we'll be meeting at 10 a.m. online for our regular Sunday morning service, even as we remember Christ's triumphal entry into Jerusalem. Remember to have communion elements ready so that you can celebrate communion in your own homes. And I'll just give you a little preview for Good Friday. We don't know exactly what format our time together on Good Friday will be, but at 10 o'clock in the morning, we will have some sort of virtual online gathering to remember the death of Christ and his sacrifice on Good Friday. More information about that will be coming soon. God bless you all. May he keep you safe and well, and may he give you a heart for the spread of the gospel during this time in our history.